Dogs are known to be man's best friend, offering loyalty, companionship, and unconditional love. While most relationships between dogs and humans are full of joy, not every interaction is positive. Sometimes, even the most loyal animal companions can display behaviors that are unpredictable or even dangerous. According to the Centers for Disease Control, over 4.5 million people are bitten by dogs each year in the United States, and at least half of these victims are children. That's why a family took a big gamble when they adopted a Doberman from a rescue shelter in 2007 and brought him home to their 17-month-old daughter. Would the Doberman get along with their child, or did the family make a terrible mistake? All of those questions were answered when, only 5 days after bringing the dog home, the parents heard a loud scream from their backyard. Rushing outside, the parents feared the worst. What catastrophe had happened? Had they made a horrible mistake in trusting this dog? The Svilasic family, living in Atherton, Australia, felt their toddler Charlotte needed a furry companion, so they headed to their local rescue center in search of the perfect pet. Rather than choosing popular family-friendly breeds like pugs or golden retrievers, the family set their hearts on a Doberman Pinscher and thought it'd be the perfect addition to their home. However, their decision raised concerns among their friends and others at the shelter. Dobermans are often seen as aggressive and are typically considered the opposite of a family-friendly dog, as they were historically bred to be vicious. Despite the warnings, the Svilasic family was certain the Doberman was the right fit for their family. You see, Dobermans were first developed in the late 19th century by a German tax collector named Carl Friedrich Louis Doberman. He wanted to create a dog that would protect him in confrontations with dangerous people, as tax collection was a deadly profession back then. To create the perfect protector, he mixed Rottweilers, German Pinschers, and Beaucerons. The hybridization of these breeds created a 28-inch tall, 80-pound breed which he aptly named after himself. The selective breeding strengthened the dog's natural protective instincts. Though Dobermans are known for their loyalty and confidence, they also have a reputation for being aggressive. Their fearless nature makes them excellent choices for police and military work. Most people advise not to have a Doberman around young children, as their unpredictable behavior can lead to risky situations. Yet the Svilasic saw beyond the Doberman's sharp teeth and strong build. They thought this powerful dog would make a cuddly companion. Across the world, in Germany, Mr. Doberman was spinning in his grave. But the Svilasic family was not discouraged. They brought the dog home and named him Kahn. To cast even more concerns about having this dog near their 17-month-old daughter Charlotte, the Svilasic family later found out that the Doberman they adopted had a troubling past. He arrived at the shelter underweight and with several broken ribs, a sign of mistreatment. Dogs that come from abusive backgrounds often show fear or aggression toward new people. This raised even more concerns about how Kahn would behave around the family. The Svilasic family knew the risks, but believed with love and care, Kahn could recover from his traumatic experiences and learn to trust again. It was clear that the Svilasic family was taking a risky move with this dog. At first, their risky decision seemed to pay off. Kahn, who seemed to crave only love and affection, quickly settled into the family home. He was loyal, playful, and gentle. The family often laughed as they played, watching him chase sticks and happily bounce around. Kahn often found a cozy spot next to Charlotte, sitting quietly as she played. The family thought he was watching over her, protecting her from many unseen dangers. Still, the family knew they had to remain cautious. Despite Kahn's friendly behavior, his unknown past could influence his behavior in unexpected ways. They kept a close eye on him, especially when he was near Charlotte. Everything appeared to be going well until 5 days later, when Charlotte was playing with Kahn in the backyard. Her mother, Catherine, was keeping a close eye on them when suddenly something terrifying happened. In a shocking turn of events, Kahn's behavior flipped dramatically. The once friendly dog became aggressive, towering over to the toddler with bared teeth and fierce growls. Kahn was about to attack, and Catherine couldn't react in time. Her worst nightmare was coming true. All of a sudden, Kahn snatched Charlotte by the back of her diaper and threw her to the side like a rag doll. The little girl crashed to the ground several feet away. Horrified by the act of aggression, Catherine rushed to check on her daughter as the yard was filled with the sound of agonized screams. But to her shock, the sounds weren't coming from Charlotte. They were coming from Con. The dog was whimpering and screaming. That's when Catherine saw what had been hiding in the grass. A deadly snake, one of the most dangerous in Australia. It all made sense in a terrifying instant. It turned out that Con's sudden aggression was actually him trying to push Charlotte away from the snake coiled just behind her. The screams of pain filling the air came from Con himself, who had been bitten on the paw in his brave attempt to save the toddler. With the venom spreading, Con's life was now at serious risk. The poor dog was crying in pain. His body was trembling. Shocked with what she witnessed, Catherine rushed Con to the vet. His history of abuse and weakened immune system only worsened his condition. His breathing grew shallow, and his body trembled uncontrollably. Catherine's heart raced as she drove to the vet, hoping with all her might they could save the dog who had risked his life to protect her daughter. When she finally arrived, she ran inside, holding Con close in her arms. She spoke softly to him, trying to calm him down, believing that their love could help him get through this. At the clinic, Con was given a dose of antivenom. Hours felt like days, but finally, the vet emerged with good news. Con started feeling better, though it would take time for him to heal. As an adult male Doberman, Con was able to handle the venom and survive long enough to be treated. However, little Charlotte weighed much less, and the snake's venom would have raced through her system in no time and could have delivered a fatal dose before she could have even reached a hospital. Con was a true lifesaver. As the family welcomed Con back home, they realized the true nature of his actions. What had seemed like a terrifying moment of aggression was, in fact, a protective instinct. He had risked his own life to save their daughter from a hidden danger. In the following weeks, Con continued to heal, both physically and emotionally. The Sphilosix worked hard to build his trust, showering him with love and care. They ensured he had a safe space and positive experiences, helping him overcome the shadows of his past. This dog, who seemed dangerous and had endured a lifetime of abuse and suffering, turned out to be a kind-hearted hero all along. As they cuddled together on the couch, the family felt grateful for the risks they took. In the end, adopting Con was not a mistake at all. It was the beginning of a beautiful journey, filled with love, trust, and endless companionship. Did you expect that heroic twist? Or did you think the dog's story would take a darker turn? If you knew Con would turn out to be the hero, let us know in the comments below. Do you have a dog in your life? Share your own experience and make sure to subscribe for more videos.